warmed up. Actually, I've been warmed up since December 13th, 1948, and I'm here to celebrate, maximize, literally wallow in the whitewater rapids of freedom, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You see the positive spirit. Thank God I have my guitar. Thank God I have numerous samurai endeavors at my beck and call on a daily basis. See how smoothly I knocked that arrow? It's like I'm one with the Gibson Birdland guitar. And I'm one with the mystical flight of the arrow. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Bullseye. All right, welcome to the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire, where life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness is the battle cry for the American dream, because there is no French dream. There is no Belgian dream. I love my friends in France, and I love my friends in Belgium. I love my friends. I stink of love. I'm like a love skunk. Everywhere I go, I leave vapor trails and gagging fumes of love everywhere I go. How about last night's sunset? Did you celebrate the Ted Nugent Spirit of the Wild? Spirit Campfire, Texas Serengeti sunset last night. Didn't you feel the tranquility and the soul-cleansing powers of nature last night? Boy, do we need that now more than ever, huh? I just picked up the birdland. What a pretty birdland. This is one of the newer ones they built for me over at the custom shop. Thank you very much, Gibson. Look how pretty. That's some serious wood right there. And my life revolves around serious wood. I'm a woodsman. So welcome to the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire on this crazy, yet if we improvise, adapt, and overcome, not just a crazy, stupid 30th day of August, Clusterfuck 21, but a glorious, celebratory, positive spirit, positive energy, all-American family campfire. In fact, I think I already unplugged this. What the heck? Let's do it like this. I think there's a number of songs that I have unleashed that epitomize everybody loves the American campfire. Don't you hear it calling your name? Everybody loves the American campfire. Go ahead and fan the flame. We'll gather round, children, the party is on. Family and friends are here. Pull up a stump, set yourself down. I'd like to buy you all a beer. 'Cause everybody loves the American campfire. Don't you hear it calling your name? Everybody loves the American campfire. Go ahead and fan the flame. Long, long way to kingdom come, but I think we have finally arrived. Life, liberty, and rock and roll. I never felt so alive. 'Cause everybody loves the American campfire. Don't you hear it calling your name? Everybody loves the American campfire. Go ahead and fan the flames. Everybody loves the American campfire. Don't you hear it calling your name? Everybody loves the American campfire. Go ahead and fan the... It's a long, long way to kingdom come, but I think we have finally arrived. Life, liberty, and rock and roll. I never felt so alive. 'Cause everybody loves the American campfire. Don't you hear it calling your name? Everybody loves the American campfire. Go ahead and fan the flames. Yowza! So we must improvise, adapt, and overcome. You know, we've always talked about the good, maximize the good, celebrate, fan the flames of goodness, positive everything. But this is life after all. And there's always going to be good, especially when we focus on being the best that we can be, and encouraging, cultivating, rewarding positive spirit and energy. That's the good. It's everywhere. It's unlimited. It really is. In my life, Shemaine, my sons and daughters, my grandkids, my brother and sister, my band, my crew, my hunting buddies, everybody in my life, positive, positive, positive. Give, 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 produce, 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 care, we care. So there's unlimited good, and now more than ever, we really have to focus on all that good, because in the world of life, good, bad, and ugly, we're going to need all the good we can caress, because I've never seen such rotten, bad, and ugly in all my life. I'm getting in trouble all the time because I state the obvious. I don't have an opinion on what my government is doing. It's not my opinion that they're traitors. It's not my opinion that they're arming the enemies of America. It's not my opinion. You've seen the footage. It's not my opinion that the commander-in-chief doesn't qualify to be the commander-in-chief of anything or anybody. That's not my opinion. Everybody knows that. The whole world is going, what the hell have you done, America? Joe Biden is the best America has to offer? Really? Nobody thinks that. Even his own puppet masters don't think that. The United States government is the enemy of America. Boy, does that hurt to say that. Well, that's an outrageous thing to say. It's outrageous because you know it's true. So maximize the positive, but stay tuned, because we hope that there are some elected employees. We hope there are some Republicans that still live by those sacred words to their constitutional oath, that are based on self-evident truths, common sense, logic, not mine, not yours, just universal, irrefutable truth, logic, and common sense. That's what the Ted Nugent Campfire is all about, and I appreciate your support. And I know it's difficult because it's not just stupid and ugly and nasty and criminal and corrupt. It's treacherous. I got a bunch of heroes of the military right now that are trying like mad to get over to Afghanistan to save the Americans and the American allies that our own government has turned their back on. If that's not treacherous, if that's not treasonous, giving all those gazillions of dollars of state-of-the-art weaponry, all those machine guns, I would have liked a few of those. I would have liked a couple of Humvees. So the United States military leadership are so treasonous that they just loaded up and armed the enemies of America just in time for the 20th anniversary of September 11th. How can this be? I'll go back to my statement. People around the world are going, oh God, we look to America as the last example of what freedom and liberty looks like. And now they're going, holy shit, even America gave it up. So I'm going to tell you, it's not enough just to nod your head and agree to the truth, logic, and common sense from the old guitar player. You have got to call your mayor. Well, what does my mayor have to do with it? Your mayor represents your community, and your senator and your congressman and your governor's office. I mean, we should drive them batty, letting them know that we are identifying the abject, treasonous behavior by this president, the entire Democrat Party, and half the Republicans. Call it what it is, it's treasonous. The American government has turned on America. Tell your mayor that. Tell your mayor, don't allow the courts to unleash and release all these dangerous criminals. Tell them to stop doing it. Tell your senator and your congressman. Sure, there's an explosion in crime. It's engineered. They're doing it on purpose. Tell them that we know they're doing it on purpose. Tell them that. Tell your governor, especially in Democrat-run states. Holy God in heaven. You know, you can tell a Democrat-run state. You look at all the blue smudges on the map of America, and all those blue Democrat-run smudges, those are all the highest crime areas where you have to sidestep feces and needles to go downtown, where the crime rate is out of control and you can't even walk the streets of your own Democrat-run hell zones, let those mayors and those senators and congressmen and governors know that we know what they're doing. How dare you destroy America? How dare you unleash the vicious, violent, animal devil killers and rapists and carjackers and murderers and child molesters? How dare you let them out? Tell them that. And tell your friends that are comfortably numb. You can tell who those are. They have masks on. The sheep-like, mindless obedience I am witnessing is unbelievable. Critical thinking, my friends, critical thinking. When you hear something coming at you, screen it through your intellect. Critically think, does this make sense or is this stupid? You know, after the Nuremberg trials, there was an experiment. I think I just posted it on my Facebook. I'll probably get, some jackbooted thugs coming up my driveway. Good luck. Where they did the Milgram, I think it's called the Milgram experiment, where some doctor, it's called the Milgram experiment, which explains why some people, more and more people, are so soulless and spineless and void of confidence or intellectual solidity that they just blindly obey the dumbest decrees. So the Milgram experiment after World War II, when we find the Nazis I was just obeying orders. Hey, my friends in the U.S. Military, my friends in law enforcement, my friends in the federal agencies, you do not have to obey an immoral order. Well, I have to do what they say. No, you don't. When the soulless devils in Australia yank children out of their mother's arms to force them to take a shot they don't want, you don't have to obey that order. In fact, you have to not obey that order. Stand up. This is the time to make a stand before the real stupid ugliness erupts. Hammer relentlessly your elected employees and let them know what you think. The CDC is actually, in some of their hidden information, the masks don't work. It says right on the majority of masks people are wearing, it says these don't stop viral contamination. It doesn't stop viruses from escaping your lips. Holy God. The government, no man can force you to take medicine you don't want. No man can do that. Well, I'm obeying orders. Then you're not a good person. When you're given an immoral order, it is your moral responsibility to defy it. And right now, here's what I believe. Anything coming from the government or the media or big tech is just the opposite of what a moral being would do. What a horrible thing to know. You notice I didn't say a horrible thing to think. I don't think that. I know that. When they tell you to burn down the Branch Davidians, you should tell them, no, I won't do that. No spine, no soul, no morals. When you're told to shoot Vicky Weaver and her baby, you're supposed to say, no, I won't do that. Following orders. Hey, Lon Horiachi, you punk. You soulless, spineless sheep. You devil punk sheep. So if you want to live like the devil, obey immoral orders. If you want to live like a sheep, a soulless, mindless puppet, obey immoral decrees. So the Milgram experiment was going to test a bunch of random citizens, give them $40 a week or whatever it was, $4 back then. And it was supposed to be an obedience test or some learning test. And so they had a machine set up where they had these actors in a room, and the doctors conducting the experiment would tell the citizens who were paid $40 that if the subject got the answer wrong to a question, they'd give them a little bit of an electronic shock and make them uncomfortable. And they wanted to see just how soulless humanity could be, that they would obey an order to hurt another human because it was my order. Right there. Well, they conducted this experiment, and slowly but surely the electronic shocks were increased based on the time span and the number of wrong answers. Everybody predicted that maybe 1% of these citizens would intentionally inflict pain and suffering on their fellow man because some dirtbag in a white robe told him to. They thought, well, maybe 1% would be that stupid and that sheep-like. 65%. 65% of random citizens would hurt their fellow man, seriously hurt them and cause suffering if told to do so. In the demonic shadow of Nazi Germany, experimenting on human beings, torturing, making lampshades out of children's skin. Well, I just obeyed orders. Well, then you're the devil and we need to get rid of your ass. Stand up, America. Raise hell like never before. Call your elected employees every day and let them know you are absolutely let down and angry that our government would abandon American citizens, but open the borders to unknown invaders. The United States government is orchestrating the invasion of America. How's that? Well, that's wild. It's not my opinion. We have the footage. We have the soulless, spineless commanders, Joint Chiefs of Staff obeying. The military leadership claims that the biggest threat to America is white supremacy. Just the opposite. The biggest threat to America is someone with no soul and so indecent and rotten that they would say that. That's the biggest threat to America. As they import tens of thousands of unknown Afghanistanians just in time for the September 11th, 20th anniversary. Think of it. Think of this. And all these OTMs, other than Mexicans coming across our border, invited, orchestrated by the American government. That's treason. If that's not treason, what would be treason? So I'd like to keep it fun and upbeat and lots of killer guitar stuff. And I do my best. But in my 73 years of an American dream, busting my ass to be in the asset column for you, my fellow man, my family, my community, my country, I've never seen anything so vulgar and obscene than the United States government right now. It's vulgar. It's obscene. Tell them that. Tell them you know that. So, thank you for supporting the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire, because in order to maximize the positive, you have to stomp the shit out of the negatives. And we're here because we have not been effective in stomping the negatives for quality control over the years. So now we're in a scramble, a maniacal scramble for damage control. We're late in stomping out the cockroaches and the negatives and the devils and the traitors and the power-abusing criminal punks infesting the American government. It's not too late. I hope it's not too late. So I will see you here as often as I can. It is otherwise a beautiful Monday, the 30th, the last Monday in August, Clusterfuck 21. And I'm getting ready for a great hunting season. Wednesday is the opening day nationwide of the #1 game creature on planet Earth. Not just the #1 game bird, Michigan, Wisconsin, New York, you idiots, lying punk bureaucrats. That's a shotgun shell box, you assholes. Oh my God. It's going to be the dove season. More family hours of recreation than any outdoor activity. Way more powerful than opening day of deer season or skiing or golf. Or more revenues generated. Food, groceries, restaurants, lodging, travel, shotguns, ammo, licenses, fees, shotgun plugs. Why, there's a shotgun plug. You can kill 15 doves, but you only have 3 shells? What is that? What is that? That's insane. Barack. Speaking of insane. So I hope everyone has a wonderful opening day of dove season on Wednesday. That's what I hope. Delicious. Boy, if I was in charge, I have a laundry list of things that need to be fixed that are just begging to be fixed. Close the damn border. Get back to Donald Trump's energy independence. Renegotiate all the global contracts to benefit America. Arrest the traitors and try them for treason. Arrest any congressperson who married their brother to illegally get into America. Boy, I'd be really busy, wouldn't I? Legalize dove hunting nationwide. Get rid of the shotgun plug. You can shoot X birds. Who cares how much ammo you waste? Idiots. We are literally controlled by a gang of idiots. Dangerous. Vile, punk-ass idiots across this country. So please go to tednugent.com. That's how this campfire happens. We still have a bunch of these. I sign them every day. That must be for Shemaine, because I have a much bigger head. She's such a doll. How about my wife, Shemaine, huh? Get these hats at tednugent.com. And we just signed a shitload of these, too. Great cookbooks. Horrible picture. Hey, Regnery, it's a stupid picture. We can get a much better photograph than that, you dirtbags. But this book, Shemaine and I signed a huge mountain of these. Go to tednugent.com, get autographed copies of Kill It and Grill It. And you can get this hat at tednugent.com. And also, oh yeah, this. God, people love this shit. Look at this. You want to drive a dirtbag crazy, put one of these on. tednugent.com. Anyhow, thank you for supporting Spirit Campfire. I hope you get ready for the greatest hunting season of your life. I know I am. I thought I had 2 of those arrows. Another arrow. But I'm gathering up all my stuff to head to the Michigan swamp. And I'm going to have the greatest backstrap orgy of my life in the fall of Clusterfuck 21. Backstraps. Get yourself a lightweight, graceful bow that's absolutely effortless to draw back. Become the mystical flight of the air. It will strengthen your spirit, strengthen your soul, bring you much energy and much mojo, and then you can fight the evil that is now permeating the American government, the American media, academia, big tech, and Hollywood. Those are the enemies of mankind. Damn it. I know you feel the love. I wish I could answer a lot of your questions there, but I tell you what is it? 10 after 6 locally. I suppose I might as well play the national anthem for you, huh? That is dedicated to a great, great American musical, soulful force named John Brake from Detroit, Michigan, who I collaborated with to create the Lures in 1959 in Detroit, with John Finley on guitar, God rest his soul, Pete Prim on bass guitar, God rest his soul, Tom Noel on drums, God bless you, Tom, and the mighty John Brake on lead voice, who taught us about groove and funk and spirit and attitude and energy and musical adventure and cohesiveness. In the Wind, John Brake, they changed his name to John Drake, but his name was really John Brake. Brake with a B like in boy, not Drake with a D like in dog. What a great man. He passed away last night. Just a couple years older than I am. And we're praying for Steve Coleman, the great National Field Archery Association Spirit of the Arrow Blood Brother, and Steve Palmer, and everybody out there, especially the families still stuck in Afghanistan because the American government abandoned them, and those great heroes of the U.S. military that made the ultimate sacrifice because their rules of engagement and their commander-in-chief were bad. Bad people, bad men. God bless America. God bless you all. Say a prayer for this country. Stand up for what you believe in. Call your elected employees and raise hell like